So Dallas will get the first possession. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Royce O'Neal, and it's Richards in at center, filling out the middle. The 3 from Thompson knocks down the long J.
And this is Thompson's shot, one of the most gifted outside shooters the NBA, the world has ever seen.
Pass to Durant. Lets it go from 14. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Thompson. His last outing, he had 18 points. Shot clock at 5. Here's Irving. Richards pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
O'Neal passes to Richards. Booker against Thompson. Back to Richards. Gafford with the block. And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Beal against Irving. Shoots over Beal, and that one's good. Irving.
Such a confident jumper. It's just like Kyrie knows it's going in the minute he releases it.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys, you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Washington finds Thompson. Davis a screen. And stolen by Durant. In transition, here come the Suns. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Durant.
People first think of Booker as an outside shooter, but he does a lot of his work in the lane.
Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals, and let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it.
To the inside, and then Beal with the dunk.
We have seen Durant make major strides as a defender. Excellent at coming away with steals. Run it.
And here's Irving. Pass to Thompson. Lets the 3 fly. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Thompson's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Booker against Irving. Out to Beal. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. 5 points in the game.
And a corner 3 from Beal is exactly what Coach wants to see from his offense.
Irving looking around. Nifty move. Good work there as it goes. Irving's got his second basket on the night.
The interior touch of Kyrie Irving, just superb at knowing how to slice through the defense with an array of finishes.
Now here's Booker. Outside Durant. From 12 feet. Again, the Suns good for 2. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Here's Irving. On the take, lays it up and banks it in.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. checked in for O'Neal. And an always enthusiastic presence in the crowd. Mark Cuban's here tonight, enjoying what he's seeing so far.
And maybe more than any owner in the league, Cuban wears his emotions on his sleeve. He's in charge of the whole franchise, but he's a die-hard fan first and foremost.
The Mavericks have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. On the wing, Thompson. Outside for Irving. The three from Washington. The offensive rebound. Irving against Booker. Here's Davis. Here's the teardrop. And again, Kyrie Irving. Irving's got 8.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Count the basket.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
The Mavericks leading. That's tipped. Stolen by Booker. By himself. And Booker with the jam.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
And the shot's good by Irving.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Outside Durant. Tries it from 19. And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. He's got 6.
What I like about Durant is his shot selection. Just such an intelligent shot taker.
Davis with a screen on Booker. Irving attacking. Outside for Davis. No good from outside.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Beal to pass to Richards. Out to Beal. 4 on the clock. Over Gafford. Beal, no good. And Irving has got the ball here for Dallas. They trail by 1. Here's Gafford. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. It's Booker on the wing. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And there's the rejection. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. He's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Thompson. Plumlee's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Devin Booker. For 3, Dinwiddie. On target from range. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Dinwiddie can set people up, or you can set him up. He's a true combo guard.
Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
And so it's Dallas with it. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. That one's good for 2.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
Now here's Durant. He's got 6. The baseline J. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Durant's got 8.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Serving against Beal. And stolen by Durant. Here we go. All alone. That's good from Jones. And the assist from Durant. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Suns.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Here's Jones after the basket by Dallas. Dunn, the pass to Durant. Back to Dunn. 5 on the clock. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. That one goes in. 12 points for him.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Beal finds Durant. Back to Beal. Three-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Oh, denied by Durant.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Davis. Last game out, he had 40. Nice D from Durant.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
It's stolen by Washington. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. And Washington powers it through.
Good, fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Jones with the ball. 17 points in his last outing. And that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 12 points.
Can you believe him so far? 6 for 6.
Outside Davis. Lively passes to Davis. Outside Irving. Tries again. Pass to Lively. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Dunn. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Irving goes in. Here's Lively. On the wing, Irving. Hounded by Beal. Dinwiddie outside. 4 on the clock. And it's Washington missing.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
Now Durant. 12 points for him. Yep, that one goes. 14 points for him.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns ahead, leading by just 2. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Caleb Martin out there with Derek Lively. Then there's Spencer Dinwiddie. Then there's Najee Marshall. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Booker no good. The Mavericks trailing. Out to the wing. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. And it's time to give you a look at the top 3-point shooting teams from a year ago. The Suns in 5th.
Their long-range game was a huge strength. They spread the floor, found the open shots, and made the most of their chances.
Allen against Dinwiddie. And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Marshall. He's covered by O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie passes to Lively. Over Booker. And Lively with a basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Lively's got his first bucket in this one.
Making passes out of the pick and roll can be tricky for some, but Dinwiddie shows the ability to execute.
Booker, pass to Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, but how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional quote-unquote point guard.
Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in the real game.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Booker looking around. Outside Durant. Puts up a 3. Lively grabs a miss. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Lively with a screen on Booker. Here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Marshall. Here's Christie. Allen defending. With the teardrop. Ooh, poked away. It's Booker on the wing. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Booker's got 6 points.
Whether it's off the dribble or on the catch, it don't matter. Booker is one of the most proficient mid-range shooters.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allen LaForce.
Well, Brian, a lot of teams are staying clear of that dreaded second apron of the luxury tax, but the Suns, they blew right past it, adding Bradley Beal to create a star trio. Kevin Durant said, quote, "That's what you're supposed to do. It's about swinging for the fences every year." They're looking to go the distance.
Every year, you're right. Talent is there, Allen. Here's Marshall. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Pass to Dinwiddie. Shot is up. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Here's the break. Here's Booker. It's Booker in the open floor.
Just bouncing off of contact. Booker putting in work in that weight room.
Booker against Dinwiddie. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
Gotta love guards that can finish inside. Is Dinwiddie on that list? Absolutely.
Dinwiddie against Booker. Outside Durant. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Can't cash it in from close range.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Durant with it. Martin picks him up. Out to the right wing. And stolen by Durant. Outside O'Neal. Outside Durant. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Thompson comes in for Christie. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces it up.
Stolen by Gafford. Here's Irving. 12 points for him. Thompson outside. Pass to Martin. Out to Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Thompson buries the trade. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Dallas?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And up the court they come. The Mavericks on the break. From deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Durant's got 4 rebounds now. For 3, Allen. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Allen's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he'd missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now here's Irving. From down in the low post, it goes. Irving's got 14 points for the game.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to review the game plan. With some changes. Anthony Davis comes in for Martin, and Washington is subbed in for Marshall. Suns trail by 3. Now here's Jones. Pass to Allen. To the middle. Here's Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Gafford with a screen on Plumlee. Irving, the pass to Gafford. Back to Irving. Thompson against Beal. It's tipped. Jacks up a 3. The rebound goes to Dallas.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Davis down low, pounded by Beal. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends. Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Here's Beal. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Beal's got 11.
Nice work there from Beal in the mid-range.
Irving against Jones. Irving attacking. Out to Thompson. Back to Irving. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession. All right, now let's have a look at who was really dominating the boards last season. In the 3rd spot, Anthony Davis.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Pass to Iguodaro. Stolen by Davis. 3 on 3. Outside Irving. Gafford with a screen on Jones. Irving with it. He's picked up by Jones. Irving, the pass to Gafford. With some arc, and the layup by Irving. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Soft touch leaves the defense helpless. Nice little floater there by Kyrie.
Here's Beal. Pass to O'Neal. Outside Jones. The 3-ball. Thompson pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And here is Irving. Over Jones. Irving, no good. Suns trail by 3. Pass to Iguodaro. Now here's O'Neal. This one for 3. Drops in the 3. O'Neal's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. He's checked in for Irving. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. Davis with a screen on Jones. Here's Hardy, out to Thompson for 3. The Mavericks rebound. Pass to Gafford. Back to Davis. Clock at 6. The 3. Oh, Anthony Davis reigns in the 3.
Don't underestimate Davis. He is a versatile scorer who can shoot from just about anywhere.
Thompson against Beal. Here's Iguodaro. Jones feels it out. Picked his pocket. Here we go, all alone. Davis polishes off the break.
He's looking much more confident here in the second quarter as far as his scoring goes.
Pass to Jones, to the left side wing. And that one's good. Iguodaro's gotten his first points in this one.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
Here's Hardy, defended by Jones. Washington outside. Pass to Hardy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches it from deep. The shot, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Beal, the pass to Plumlee. Out to Beal. Here's Iguodaro. He's guarded by Gafford. Here's Beal. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Mavericks lead by 3. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Fade away. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
And after struggling out the gate, he's looked more confident. And it's why his teammates have continued to feed him.
Howard down as the whistle blows. 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, Beal has better than average vision. He will not miss the open man.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Dallas has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Davis. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
Defensive foul. Also, Iguodaro.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Three-pointer, O'Neal. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen. it is offline. And so it's Dallas leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey, thanks. KD, a slow start. How do you improve defensively?
We got to control the pick and roll. They're making jump shots, so hopefully we just keep contesting it. And they start missing in the second half, but I think we had a good group to start the game.
Back to
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Red line. Okay, they're thinking about the shot.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Look here now at the Mavericks. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have.
Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
We know drama sometimes.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, we've got Mason Plumlee. Tyus Jones is out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Iguodala in at power forward.
The quick feed of Kyrie Irving carving his way through the defense, man. This guy, he can get anywhere at any time.
Oh, got that one up quick. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Nick Richards.
And here is Irving. Pass to Gafford. Irving against Booker. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And it's Irving missing.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there are some times that you miss.
Durant finds Booker. The 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Irving. Davis with a screen on Booker. Booker against Irving. Back to Davis. Here's Washington. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. Beal, the pass to Booker from downtown. Here's Richards. Back to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. At the arc. KD drains it.
Just maybe the best scoring forward of all time, and by maybe I mean he is. Yet again, it's Durant with a big night.
On the wing, Irving. Booker defending. Irving with it. 18 points for him. From behind the arc. And Daniel Gafford picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Durant against Davis. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Booker. Over Irving. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Booker's got 10.
This is Booker's role. He is consistent at looking for his own shot.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Thompson's shot is off.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Left side, Durant. Shot clock at 6. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. For Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford, and it's Marshall in for Anthony Davis. For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie.
Showing the grit, KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Washington outside. Lively finds Thompson. Now here's Washington, covered by Richards. It's Washington, high post. He's against O'Neal. Irving. And he banks in the layup. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Kyrie has the ability to finish like very few players in NBA history, and he shows it right there.
Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. Over Irving. It's stolen by Irving. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Fires from the line. Back to Thompson. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Pass to Booker. Durant with it. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Klay Thompson picks one up. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
Now here's Irving. Give him 20. Out to Thompson. Outside Irving. With the drive. And there it is for him. Irving's got 22 points.
So light on his feet. Kyrie can get around the defense on the drive.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Down low. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. That's on Derek Lively. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Now Irving. 22 points for him. Lively with a screen on Booker. Irving, the pass to Marshall. Booker against Irving. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Phoenix ball.
And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The Suns in 5th.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Booker against Irving. Poke loose. And now the Mavs on the run. Thompson finishes in transition. Good execution.
Oh, yeah, you're not going to catch Thompson in the open court. It's just not going to happen.
Here's Durant. And he's got 28 now. Shoots over Thompson, and that one's good by Durant. Durant's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Big group substitution here for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Washington. Christie's checked in for Thompson. And it's Dinwiddie in for Irving. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Devin Booker. Now here's Davis. He's got 14.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Pass to Dunn. Fires the three, and the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Dinwiddie. Davis down low. Durant's there. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Dinwiddie. Fires hitting the triple. Dinwiddie's got 10.
Oh, pushing his shot to the limit. Dinwiddie from deep.
Jones, the pass to Richards. Now Beal. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 4 rebounds now. Now here's Dinwiddie. He's got 10. Outside Davis. Here's Christie for the lead. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. Outside Durant. Shot from the mid-range. No good, off the front rim. The Mavericks have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Devin Booker, he's checked in for the Suns.
Substitution. Number 1, Devin Booker.
Here's Dinwiddie. Outside Davis. Pass to Marshall. Just 5 to shoot. Dinwiddie outside. Shoots over Booker. Another one falls for Dallas.
Ooh, a guy that can move fast when he has to. Dinwiddie beats the clock.
Suns trail by 4. And there's the call on Spencer Dinwiddie. That's his first foul of the game. Martin, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Booker with it, and Davis picks him up defensively. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Dinwiddie outside. Pass to Christie. There's the 3. Rebounded by Dunn. The Suns have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Oh, KD against contact inside.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Bradley Beal puts it in. And so Beal will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. Here's the 3. And the call over the back.
The way he was going over and through the man in front of him, he should have known the whistle was coming.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
Allen, he's checked in for Phoenix. Dinwiddie passes to Martin. Davis down low, covered by Richards. Offensive rebound. Second chance effort. Back to Martin. They shoot again. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Now here's Durant. He's got 32 points. Count it, and 1. one. He'll have a chance at a three-point play. It's on Spencer Dinwiddie. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
I like how they've been attacking the lane. It's been beautiful. All game long, they've been successful penetrating and getting offensive production.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Here's Marshall. No made baskets yet. Back to Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Nice shot by Christie.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Booker with it. He's got 10. 32 seconds left in the third quarter here.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Here's Christie. He's got 10 from the arc. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Allen finds Booker. Tipped away. Stolen by Dinwiddie. And so it's Dallas closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. They've got Kyrie Irving. Najee Marshall is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Pass to Marshall. Now Martin. 6 to shoot. Back to Marshall. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Phoenix making a switch here. O'Neal's checked in.
Numeral 00, Royce O'Neal.
Here's Booker. Richards with a screen. Tries to break his ice. Booker getting downhill.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Martin. And here is Irving. Allen defending. Now here's Irving. Clock at 6. Back to Martin. Three-pointer. O'Neal pulls it in. Suns trail by 5. Dunn, the pass to Richards.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
The first free throw is good. Jones, he's checked in for Allen. And so he makes both from the line. The Mavericks lead by 3. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. And they doubled up Irving. Inside, Lively. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Bol, he's checked in for the Suns.
They've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
Martin outside. Here's Dinwiddie. 5 to shoot. Outside Irving. Back to Dinwiddie. The 3 is up. And they get it back.
Big rebound and a smart play to kick it right out. They want to use as much time as possible here.
Dunn outside. Pass to Booker to take the lead. Oh! Booker with the triple.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Lively with a screen on Booker. Here's Irving. It's Lively, high post. Martin with the ball. O'Neal with it. Martin picks him up. Right side Booker. Pass to Jones. There's a screen by Bull. Outside O'Neal. The three is up. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And the Mavericks with some changes. Davis, he's checked in for Lively. Washington comes in for Marshall. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. Yeah.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Jones finds Booker. Six on the shot clock. Back to Jones. Outside Booker. Pass to O'Neal. There's the triple. Kept alive. Now Bull. Dunn outside. Now here's Booker. With the fadeaway. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Irving's got 4 rebounds in the game. To get back on track. Martin outside. Goes back up. And Irving gets it to go. Irving's got 24.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Now here's Dunn. Outside for Booker. Thompson with a steal. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. That ties the game.
And Klay looking opportunistic in transition. Great job executing there.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Dallas making a change here. Gafford's checked in. And a change for the Suns. Durant's checked in. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Booker. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Makes it with the kiss. He's got 26.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Booker with it. True on the 14-footer. And the Suns lead by 2.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
Now here's Irving. Can't get it to fall.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
Durant against Washington. Right side Durant. Just 5 on the clock. Jones, the pass to Durant. Ooh, Durant takes the contact and puts it in.
Just smooth and cool as ever. Durant ignores the clock and is completely focused on finding his shot.
And stolen by Bull. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Gafford. The Suns lead by 4. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Now Durant. Banked it in off the glass. And now a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Second personal foul.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
2 minutes are allowed to review.
It'll be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Different look for Phoenix. Richards is checked in for Bull, and it's Bradley Beal in for Jones. First free throw is good.
Something that really speaks to Kyrie's talent is his ability to impact the game the minute he steps on the floor. The game changes completely with the ball in his hands.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Here's Gafford. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
This is all about effort on the glass, and they haven't had it.
Defensive foul. Nick Richards.
And that one misses. Oh, Anthony Davis, emphatic.
I'm sorry, it's just so much fun watching AD play that way with that type of power around the rim.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Irving against Booker. Out to Beal. 6 to shoot. The fader. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Davis has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Thompson passes to Davis. To the middle. Here's Washington. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 5 assists tonight. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Mavericks have gone 7 of 14 here in the 4th from the floor. Irving with it. Now guarded by Booker. Pass to Gafford. Got a hand on it. Outside O'Neal. Now Durant. Checked by Davis. Here's Beal. Over Thompson. Perfect. Right between the eyes on that one. And the Suns lead by 3. And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. Gafford with a screen on Booker. Over to the left wing. The 3 from Washington. It's hauled in by the Suns. From outside the arc. Booker no good.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And it's Gafford driving in. And the dunk by Gafford.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Now here's Booker. Screen by Durant. Booker, pass to Durant. And stolen by Irving. And now the Mavs on the run. And he lays it in on the break. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter.
The right guy to go to in this situation. Kyrie Irving has so many tricks in his bag that will help him find the shot that he needs.
Here's Booker. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 3. Beal, the pass to Booker. And a miss there on the triple. The Mavericks leading. Thompson finds Davis. And then Davis slams it in!
Davis wants the ball in these big moments, and his ability to deliver is what makes him a special player.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot him. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after previous plays.
And a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Until they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Right side O'Neal takes a 3. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Continuing to get better at facilitating Booker with a dime.
Now here's Irving. 1:25 left to play in the 4th. Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Beal outside. Durant with it. Checked by Washington. Durant, pass to O'Neal. Outside Booker. Here's Richards. Pass to Beal. Over Irving. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Thompson outside. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Irving with it. Booker defending. Gafford passes to Thompson. Laces one from 3.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now here's Booker. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Beal finds Durant. 16 feet out. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Irving. Oh, he nails it!
Nobody better to have the ball right here. I think everybody remembers that Kyrie hit the biggest shot in NBA history.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Durant. From deep. Can't knock in the 3. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. That was an incredible incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
Big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at a high intensity level and really come out and make an impact on the game, doesn't matter if you're starting or coming off the bench. We've seen special guys do that. I'm glad we came out and handled business. It's a good win.
This team is so unselfish. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now, time for our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.